Alright, I'm not sure what I'm doing exactly, but there's nobody in here yet, so I'm just gonna hang out. Hello, hi guys. Hey everybody. Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hi, hi. Hi. Why is my hot glue gun on the floor? That's amazing. I love that. Whoops. Anyways, hi. How are we all doing tonight? Hey. What's good? Don't know, man. Just hanging out. What am I? Depends on in what context. What do you mean, what am I? Because that could mean a lot of different things, and I have a lot of different answers. Yeah, it is. What do you think so far? Toxic. I'm about to add eyes, so let me know. As I'm working. Let me pull up your reference. Cute. Oop, my chain just fell. Oops. 1 second. So, you're getting 2 new tails. That's awesome. Where from? Should you buy another Octagawa plush to throw it against a wall? I would say yes. But why Octagawa? Why not, like, Dazai? Why not the Dazai plushie abuse? That's my personal choice. Temu, oh, no. No, Potato, don't order tails off Temu. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. If you can, cancel it right now. It doesn't matter if you're broke. Cancel it right now. Those are fur-farmed foxes, and cruel fur-farmed foxes, might I add. And that means that the foxes were basically born and bred to be abused and brought up in terrible conditions. That's supporting directly abuse of foxes and animals in general. No, but it doesn't matter if you can't afford good taxidermy. Do not buy any. That's the thing. If you can't afford good taxidermy, don't buy it. Buy taxidermy responsibly. You didn't know that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a video that I just put out all about, where to buy tails, or, warning against buying tails off of, Amazon and Temu, because fur farming, and it's a terrible industry. The unregulated ones, I mean. Yeah, if you can't afford ethical good taxidermy, just don't buy any. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Yep. So, Potato, if you can cancel it, please do. If you can't, I would suggest just cherishing them and, enjoying them as much as possible. But it's likely that they're not going to be very good quality, and they're likely going to break very fast because there's also no effort put into the tanning and the, proper care of tails in that industry, so that it's likely going to break very quickly. I would suggest just cherish them and try to make a donation to a animal sanctuary or wildlife sanctuary if you can, just to, kind of counteract what, the purchase. But yeah. It's better to save up for a more expensive shop and have that tail last years than buy a cruel tail for cheap and have it break immediately and have the weight of supporting cruelty. Where are my scissors? I swear to God I just had them. Here's one pair. It's not the right pair, but my father is proud of me. No, Harmony, the thing is, they'll say that it's fake fur a lot of the time, but it's not. And that's, a really big issue as well. Yeah, buying from real life stores or from Etsy is always better. And yeah, just don't go on Temu for anything that's fur related in general because they lie and they say that it's fake when it's not. And I've seen that happen to so many people, so don't even just go near it. Like, I've been using Temu for a while for, like, order stuff, but I'm trying to, like, stop doing that because I wasn't aware of, like, the way they treat workers before a little while ago, and I'm trying to stop ordering from there because honestly, it's not good. Yeah, if it was, like, clearly, like, a fake plastic tail, but just be very careful and know the difference because they do lie. Often, very often. That's great cotton. You're sick, oh no. Yeah, I thought I was getting sick earlier, but I think I'm fine. I think it was just a wake up with a sore throat kind of thing, and then it goes away by noon. I got a strong immune system. Thank you. Furry, yeah. Is that an issue? I mean, obviously it is if you're commenting, but... Hi! The details on this mask? Here. That's a little pentagram, but it's kind of faded. I have to retouch it. That's my hair. That's not on the mask. I just put it up there because I wanted to. Little moth, dog tag. And these are his eyes. They're just Velcro. That's okay. Yeah, potato. Just don't buy any more from Temu, for tails at all. I made it off a base. Yes, just a cat mask. I have my Christmas lights still up in my room from last year that I never took down. Yeah, my mask does open. And I made this one myself, and I got this one, I think, Hot Topic, I'm pretty sure. I used, EVA foam for the ears and the muzzle. That's what I use for all my masks. Thank you. Yeah, my autocorrect hates me as well. How was everybody's week? Mine was honestly not the worst. It was just tiring and boring, honestly. I do like bread, yeah. Yeah, I did make this mask myself. I don't do shoutouts because then everyone's asking for shoutouts, and then it's kind of a mess because then I have to do like a crap ton of shoutouts, and it's just like, no offense to anyone who has asked, but I don't like really people begging on here because, like, yeah. Give me a sec. Just gotta get Velcro for these eyes. Has anyone watched the new Hello Boss episode? Because I did, and I love it. I think it's like one of my favorite episodes that they've actually done so far, besides like Aussies. I loved Aussies. I still do. Like, I'm not gonna do spoilers because I know there's a lot of crap ton of people that haven't watched it yet. But like, it was really good. Is all I will say. Scroll up. Yeah, some tails can be uneven if they were, like, malnourished in their lives, or if they were shedding weirdly at the time that they were cold. But usually if they were shedding weirdly, you can just brush lumpy fur out. Like, yeah. Foxtails should either have, like, a really fluffy texture or have kind of, like, smooth fur. So, for example, this tail is, like, a more fluffy texture, but this tail is a lot of a smoother texture. And that just depends on what coat they had when they were cold. So, like, that would be a summer coat because it's, like, shorter and finer. Whereas, for example, my Arctic foxtail and likely this tail is probably a winter coat because the underlayer is a lot thicker and fluffier, obviously for warmth. I don't have hazel eyes. I have green. Thank you. Yeah, Etsy, even Etsy you have to be really careful on because there are still cruel shops on Etsy, which is very unfortunate. But it still does happen, sadly. Like, I can't count the amount of times I've seen just, like, a shop that's clearly cruel on Etsy, and I have to, like, ask around repeatedly to make sure that the shops I buy from are ethical. Like, I message the seller and ask other people and just, like, do probably too much research into getting them because I've already had scares with, like, almost buying cruel tails, or I do have one that I suspect is cruel because I bought it from, like, a real store when I was traveling, and I bought it, like, on impulse, and I didn't realize till I got home that there was a bunch of signs that it maybe wasn't good. Like, it was dyed underneath, which is a bad sign. It has the gold, or had the gold clip. I replaced it because I don't like how they look. And third, it was, like, a little bit shorter than a normal foxtail length, and I can't confirm anything because I don't know where it was sourced from, and I couldn't ask the shop owner because language barrier. But I honestly have no idea, which is sad, but I'm avoiding doing that again and trying to learn from that mistake. I do have a sibling. I have one sister, and she's a moderator, so she might be in here at some point. But I don't know what she's doing right now, so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not purposeful. I would never purposefully buy a cruel tail because I've done tons of research into, like, fur farms for, like, my own, like, research purposes, and they're terrible, honestly. Like, they actually make me want to just cry. Like, I recently saw a video where, like, Glacier Wear, which is a Etsy shop that sells foxtails, was recently exposed for being cruel, and, like, the pictures in that video of, like, the farms that they were sourcing from, like, oh. Why do I do this to myself? Why do you not do this to yourself? Better question. Alright, this needs more Velcro. I don't have a stereotype, but I have a paw or a heart type, which is Black German Shepherd. Yeah. I just figured that out recently, that I'm other-hearted, which is awesome, because I was confused for a really long time, but now I'm not anymore, so yay. Well, that's one thing I'm not confused about. There's a lot of other things I'm confused about, but that's a me problem. That's a gotta do some thinking problem. Yeah, camera, if you don't like me, just bye-bye. No one's saying you gotta stay here. Watch me. If you don't like what I do, just leave. Okay, you're getting muted. Bye. There you go. I have a Christmas song stuck in my head because my French teacher was playing Christmas music while we were working today, and now I have Christmas songs stuck in my head. Which, I don't know. Sir. Okay. I'm just trying to glue Velcro in here for Velcro eyes for this mask because that's what the commissioner wanted. Which I like adding like dude, having a stroke. Special features onto masks because it just makes them more interesting. Like that's why this guy has a jaw, because funky, interesting creature. Just like me. I'm also a funky, interesting creature by definition. AKA, I'm just weird. Sir. Please. No. Don't you love it when hot glue dries where you don't need it to, and then it's like annoying. I got the pride flags from Amazon, I think, and then Michael's. Yeah, I'm low-key just kind of brain cell-less. Like, oh, you're such a good mask maker, you're so smart. I'm kind of a dumbass, not gonna lie. Respectfully to myself, I am. You know, self-love and all that, but I will admit, dude, stop. There we go. Where'd that go? Dryer sheets. Don't use dryer sheets for eyes. That can irritate your eyes really badly. Oh yeah, my hair. Me cutting it impulsively. Ugh, the bubble. Me cutting it impulsively because don't you just love Gender Crisis? That was the main reason I cut it. Spoiler alert. I was like in my head all day before I did it. I was like, I don't like the way this feels on my body. It needs to go. I say that while saying I'm cis. It's like, oh, I no longer feel comfortable with how I look. Time to just chop my hair off. And I didn't do all of it, because obviously I'm not like that poor at decision making, but it needed to go. The voices were getting too loud. Thank you. Alright, Velcro eyes ready to be painted. My parents do support my lifestyle. They love what I do. They're very supportive. Hurrah. That's always a great feeling. Yeah, I think I'm either gender fluid or demigirl or androgynous or like girl flux or something, because at this point I don't know, man. Okay. To the person who commissioned this, okay, Toxic, is it okay if I do amber eyes? Because I don't really have a good brown, and the last time I had to do brown eyes, they didn't turn out very well. So would amber be okay? Oh wait, shit. Did you want removable eyes, or was that the other person? I think I mixed up my commissions. Shit. You now have removable eyes. Sorry about that. I mixed up my commissions and forgot which one wanted which happens when I'm doing most or more than like one or two at a time. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you. All right, thank you. Also, just so you know, I likely won't be able to send this out for a little while because the postal strike, it's driving me absolutely crazy, because I have to order things for the Christmas season. I need to order gifts for my partner for Christmas and for my sister and for my parents and friends, and I need to order mask supplies and other things. But the postal strike makes it so that I cannot do that, and it's driving me crazy because it's like 2 weeks now and I can't send out packages or receive them. So my Etsy's like completely paused and I have nothing to do because I'm on my last mask base down there. It's only a matter of time until I run out, and that's gonna be great. And then there's gonna be a backup after it starts back up again, which means even after it starts again, there's gonna be delayed packages and extra fees and can it just please be over? It's killing the small businesses. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a really bad time to strike too. I mean, it was strategic in the way that the workers will eventually like get their wish because they cannot keep it on strike forever, or the government like can't just say like nuh-uh forever with the holiday season coming up. But it's also really annoying because like small businesses and stuff and big businesses too, like even like Amazon and stuff, can't ship anything. Like if it ships directly from the warehouse they can. So I got like my airbrush paints and one book, which is the poetry of Chia. But the rest of the stuff, it's gone somewhere. It's like lost in the vast network of package delivery until the strike ends. Yeah. Yeah, this is a flying fox. This is a commission for somebody in the chat. Yep. I'm not ignoring chat, I'm just working, which means I can't, like, be constantly reading chat, so I'm not ignoring anyone purposefully. And, like, I can't respond to every single message I see, so I'm not ignoring anybody. Don't worry. Alright, there's the eyes so far. Now color. That's okay. Yeah, of course. Did I not have another orange? I thought I did. There we go. How am I? I'm pretty good. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, whoever's crying, are you good? Sure. I used to write stories a lot, and now I don't because I burned myself out. My Wattpad account still exists somewhere, and I'm deeply afraid because there's a 40 chapter Warriors fanfiction on there, and I don't know how to get rid of it because I can't log into my account. So whoever finds my Warriors fanfiction gets $50. Kidding, but please don't. It was really bad. Yeah, that was an era, is all I will say. I was in a psychosis, I swear to God. When I was 12, I was writing for multiple hours a day. And now I can't even do an essay in 2 weeks. So I don't know what I was on. Crack, apparently. It was the middle of COVID, so don't blame me. I was bored. But surely I could have found something more. I mean, I'm not gonna say productive because that is quite productive. But more. I'm also not gonna say normal because writing's a pretty normal hobby in the grand scheme of what I do. But more. I don't know. Just something else. Thank you. You drink 4 cans of Sprite to write stories? Yeah, smart. Caffeine gives me headaches, but I still drink energy drinks anyway because I need caffeine to get through the stupid school right now. Exam season's gonna start soon. Yippee. PATs. I'm gonna drop my grades. Eat a whole gram. Yeah. Yeah, it's not Thanksgiving here, sadly, because in Canada, so I don't get yummy Thanksgiving food right now, but I did back in October, so. Holidays are weird here. Itchy nose. Itchy face in general. Damn. That's great. Hello. I should probably like put on a podcast or something so I can like focus better. No dad. No life. Get out. There you go. How am I? Ooh. How am I? I'm good. How are you? If you saw my community tab, the drawings I did on my whiteboard in my like theater green room earlier with my best friend, that was a good class because I literally just got to sit there, do some costume fittings, and then doodle stupid stuff on this whiteboard for like a half an hour. And people walked in while we were doing it, and one of them was like, "What's that one?" I drew like my persona way up on the board, and they were like, "Is that a furry?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm covering this whole board in furries. Cope." They were pretty chill, honestly. But there's furries on like a lot of whiteboards in my school. Like there's a couple in the band room. Cause it's band kids, come on. Very much targeted, by the way. Also, funny thing that happened today, my partner and I, right? Hello Sprite, my day was good. Or, it's not Thanksgiving for me, because I'm in Canada, and Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. How was your Thanksgiving? Knee surgeries tomorrow? Chat, no. I'm doing eyes for a commission right now. My, like, thigh is falling asleep. I don't know how. I'm, like, sitting really weird right now. I gotta stop. Can we see it? Yeah. Let's test these eyes. Toxic, how does this look? They're a little bit shiny right now because it's still drying, but that's basically the look. Anything you want changed? Awesome, okay, good. Sticker commission, that's cool. I'm hoping to get a pin maker for Christmas, so I might open up, like, I might start selling pins at some point if I do get one, which will be a lot of fun, honestly. Alright, there's one pair of eyes done. On to this guy. This is a shepherd. Also a commission. I always do my commissions first just so I can, like, get them done. And just so I'm prioritizing them. Random person. Alright. I gotta, like, go up and, like, removable eyes in amber. Okay, that was the one that needed removable eyes. Awesome. Where do I get eye mesh? Funny story, I fell through my trampoline. That's where I got my eye mesh. When life gives you lemons, you make profit. How many masks do I have? I've got, at the moment, because I can't sell right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 in my possession right now because, like, half of those I'm selling. But until the strike's over, I can't actually sell them. So they're just kind of in my inventory waiting. Yeah, our band teacher, there's like quotes up around the room of things the band teacher has said. I'm not in band, but a bunch of my friends are, and it's hilarious walking in there. Hello. This is actually a good night. We haven't got striked once yet, which is amazing. Watch me say that and immediately get striked. Alright, bye. That's my kind of luck, is just saying, like, oh, it's a good night, I'm not getting striked, and then immediately getting striked, because YouTube hates me, honestly. The trampoline. Yeah, that was an incident. I prefer black over pastel, but it depends really, like, in the context. Like, I prefer pastel colors, like, on characters usually, but actually I like a mix of pastels and darks. But on, like, myself and in my aesthetics, I prefer dark colors. I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm not sure exactly when. Probably not that long. But I'm also not in a rush because I've got a long weekend. I get Monday off. Thank goodness, because I'm exhausted. Oh yeah, funny story. So me and my partner, right? He's trans or questioning non-binary. And he's like, we're like openly a couple, and he still like dresses femininely and wears makeup by choice, just because that's what he likes to do. And we're like a very openly like queer couple in the school, one of the only ones, because my school's homophobic and it sucks. Like, there's a lot of good people, but there's also like a massive chunk of people that are like homophobic and trashy, and like drug addicts and alcoholics, you know, typical high school stuff. But anyway, so we got approached by this random person in the hallway and being like, hey, I've been like meaning to ask you guys, like, do you want to join the GSA, which is like the Gay Street Alliance in my school? And I was like, I found it really funny because, like, imagine being so gay that the GSA seeks you out to like recruit you, and I found that really funny. Like, imagine being proud of being homophobic. That's trashy, honestly. Grow up. Love is love. Love trumps hate. Suck it, honestly. Homophobia is childish. But yeah. So gay, I got sought out by the GSA and recruited. Heavy metal or jazz? I'm not really a heavy metal or a jazz person. I'm more of like an indie person. Acting like a dog isn't childish. I got hobbies, I got a job. This is just for fun. And yes, admittedly, it is childish. I won't deny that. But it's not hurting anybody, so I don't see the problem. You get back from skating? Cool. Thank you. It's got like a little chunk of like kind of crunchy hair right here. It's really annoying me. Microwave. It is strange. Yes, it is strange, but it's not hurting anyone, so hating on it actively. Like, you don't have to like love it, but just respect us, honestly. Respect our existence and don't like actively hate. Like, that's honestly all we ask for, Callie. Hello. I do like being a content creator. It is stressful at times, but it is definitely really rewarding and it's fun. And I've made my footprint or paw print on this platform, and that's nice. Can be remembered. I'm gonna stop before I get like existential. Awesome. Being called a furry doesn't offend me unless it's meant in like a Oh, furry. Like, I am a furry, so I prefer like costume artist or like creator or artist in general. But being called a furry doesn't like offend me. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, content creator pain. It is stressful, definitely. Okay, Zach. Let me just decode that message real quick to you. I wonder what that says. Wonder what that could mean. I love it when people try to get around my content filters and like try to like misspell words purposefully just so they can say them. It's like, are you really that desperate to get your little homophobic slur in the chat? Like, boys. Boys are good. Most boys. Some boys. Some boys. There is a real difference between Therians and furries. Furry is just a hobby. It's just like an interest, and Therian is an identity. So yes, big difference. I do have pets. I have a lot of birds. Okay, where are my good scissors? It's driving me crazy. Because I had them right before I started filming, and now they're gone. Thank you. Hi, Lynn. I've made over 90 masks at this point, and I'm almost a year in. I'm like 15 days away from being a year since I made my first mask. What do I do when I have back pain? I don't really get a lot of back pain because I have a good bed, and yeah. Straight as a board. I am straight as one of those bendy rulers that like makes like you know like the sound that laminated paper makes when you like shake it, like the like wooba wooba. I need to just shut up, honestly. I need to shut up. You know what I mean, like the sound paper makes when you shake it and it's laminated. That's about my level of straightness. I'm like an arcade carpet, if that makes any sense. Bye. Yeah, almost my entire school hates people like me as well. It's great. I haven't been barked at very much though. Like the last thing that happened to me, is like one girl or like this little group of like the preppy popular girls. Like I had my raccoon tail and it was kind of like sticking out from under my sweater, and I tried to keep it tucked under my sweater because it's easier like that. And like this girl, like they were obviously like embarrassed to try to like do anything to me, so they just kind of like screamed a little tiny bit and like ran away as fast as they could, and I was like, what is that gonna do? Like, don't go to Sky Zone. I actually can't really go to trampoline parks because my ankle is screwed up, and I would likely break it again. But that did not stop me from getting platform boots and falling up the stairs a couple times. But beauty is pain, and I like being tall, so I'm like close to 5'7" with those boots on. Let me just say, confidence boost. I kind of want to go get them, but I also don't, because, like, I'm wearing my tag that I'm not supposed to be wearing. And I don't really want to get lectured. You know what I mean. So I'm not going to go upstairs right now and find my boots. I made the teeth out of air dry clay. Take the mask off? No. Thank you. Yeah, they do walk in during videos sometimes, but they know I do this and they don't really care. Like, they like what I make and they share it with literally everyone, which is a pain in the ass because then it's like a random family member I haven't talked to in like 6 years will be like, how's your business going? And it's like, good. This is not staying. Stay. Girl. Please. Alright, there we go. Okay. This is so strange. Yeah, if you don't like it, you can leave. I got enough mods tonight. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge content creator. I'm more just like kind of a niche internet micro celebrity in heavy quotations, like heavy quotations. But it's not, it's hard, but it's not like I'd never quit it because it's hard. I wouldn't say I'd never quit it, but I'm not planning on it. Obviously, I can't tell the future, and something could come up, and it could be like I have to quit for personal reasons, but that's not on my cards right now. Thankfully. Alright, bye, crybaby. I got the fur from Hal Fabrics and my local store, which is Fabricland. I love uranium. It's tasty. Uranium is delicious. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Also tungsten. Highly recommend tungsten. Another random middle science class, guys. My name is Sawyer. Or Dove. Whichever one you prefer calling me. Uranium what? Yeah, it's tasty. I also eat aquarium gravel. That's my go-to snack. You know, like the rainbow, like neon ones that glow if you put them under a black light. Those ones are great. That's not a boy name. Sawyer is like a very gender neutral name, which is why I love it. And I don't really get the, oh, it's a boy name, because, like, I don't even think I'm a girl, dude. So, like, who cares if it's a boy name? I like boy names. Boy names are superior. I mean, of course, there's pretty girl names, but what is my original gender? Female. That's what I was born as. I'm sorry, Ollie. But sometimes people put their statistics as, like, 30 and 40 so they don't get, like, banned. So, like, I think my age on YouTube when I first entered it, I'm, like, 25 on YouTube, it said. So, a lot of those 35-year-old men may not be 35-year-old men, they might be, like, 13-year-olds, but you never really know, so that's a risk you gotta take. I made this mask. I didn't buy it. There's work in progress, little eyes for this guy. Take off the mask. No. Nope. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah. I mean, you can't really understand the mind of someone that's, like, mentally ill or sick until you actually are. So it's like, it's useless trying to understand the mind of the sick from the mind of the healthy. That's kind of a thing that's kind of impossible. So most logic for like pedos, creeps, zoos, like anything like that, most people will not understand because that's messed up brain chemistry in action there. Like my partner has several like diagnoses, and of course I support him completely and I will always be there for him, but sometimes I just don't understand some things. And that's okay. I'm not programmed to understand everything about everyone. And all you can really do if you have someone in your life that's like struggling is just be there. Really. Hello. You can buy masks on Etsy, but I didn't buy this one. I made this. Sawyer was not my original name. My parents were going to name me Sawyer and then didn't. Which sucked, honestly. Way better name. I mean, my name is cool. I'm not depressed. My partner is diagnosed with depression now. Like, my original name is cool, but Sawyer's, like, debatably cooler. So, I am odd, yes. My OG name is Flynn. Flyn. No, depression isn't just being sad. Depression is, like, an entire, like, mental illness with a diagnosis. And there's, like, several different, like, levels and degrees of being diagnosed with it. It takes me a couple of days to make masks. Yes, you can put Callie in timeout. I like mac and cheese if it's like homemade. I don't like box mac and cheese. Controversial opinion, but the like box cheese from the mac and cheese like tastes like plastic, and I do not like it. Eyes. Yeah, if your friend's in danger, call the police. I don't know what scenario exactly you're talking about, but if your friend's in danger, then definitely call someone. At least not emergency, if it's not like an immediate danger. Alright, eyes for this creature. Tell you about being a big content creator. I don't know really what there is to say. Besides, like, it's challenging, and you gotta keep on the right side of people, and make sure you don't get involved in drama. You gotta uphold your own standards, and be the person people want you to be, but also be yourself at the same time, which is difficult. You gotta manage your life and your online life carefully and make sure you don't ever get overwhelmed. You gotta take breaks when you want to or need to. Yeah. Favorite tree? I don't know. You can buy masks on Etsy, but I didn't buy this mask. I made it. Sour Patch Kids. I can kind of eat with this mask on, but I just look like I'm shoving my fingers in my mouth right now. I'm not, I swear. Alright. I actually love this. Look at how cute this guy is. That's good. I'm not sure if you can be an otherkin Therian. I don't really know very much about otherkins, honestly. But I would assume, yeah. Sick. Go. Physically a non-human? I mean, physically you can't really be non-human if you were born human? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you were born in a human body, I don't think you can be physically non-human. Like, I think that crosses into, like, clinical zoanthropy. Like, if you believe that you're physically non-human, I think that actually starts to count as clinical lycanthropy or zoanthropy, which is where you believe that you are physically or can turn physically into an animal, and that's a disorder. I've never, like, I don't think that's a, I mean, I'm not going to say that that's not a real thing, because I don't know much about it, but physically you can't not be human if you were born human in your genes and in your physical appearance. Oh, okay. But you know that you're not. like, that you are still physically human, though, correct? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. What do we think of this creature so far? This is a commission, by the way. It looks a little washed out under the light, but it looks better when it's, like, not in direct contact with just white light. Yeah, you can ask a question about Therians. I'm not a Therian, though. I'm other-hearted, so someone in the chat might have to answer if it's a complicated question. 8:30 already. Damn. Hello. I am not single. No. That's kind of a weird thing to ask on a 14-year-old's stream. Yes, other-hearted is having a strong connection to an animal. Ooh, burn. Whoops. Thank you. I am working on masks right now. You can ask for advice, yes. If it's complicated, though, like, I'm not gonna, like, obviously take my advice with a grain of salt because I'm not a professional. And make your own decisions. What color crayon is the tastiest? The blue ones. Someone who identifies as an animal non-physically is a Therian, or like spiritually. So they feel like their internal sense of self is an animal, or that their soul is that of an animal. Green crayons, yeah. Just tell your parents that it's like a hobby or a costume that you wear gear, like, or just start wearing it and see what they do about it. That's what I did. Mine didn't care. Honestly. They were just like, okay. Like, my mom was even chill with me wearing it in public. Like, she's just like, okay. Don't get harassed or bullied or jumped, please, child. Which hasn't happened yet, so yippee. My pronouns are any, all. So, I don't mind what people call me. Nose edge piercing. Lobotomy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, like, randomly blurting out random sentences and stuff. My brain is silly tonight. I mean, I wouldn't recommend eating non-food items, but they do sound tasty. Chalk does look tasty. I have, like, chalk for climbing, which is, like, the powder, and I would like to eat it, admittedly. Oh yeah, don't eat lead paint, please. That's dangerous. Yeah, don't eat lead. I feel like that shouldn't need to be said, but don't eat lead, that rhymed. I should make a song out of that. Just, this shouldn't need to be said. Don't eat lead. It is bad for you. I should be a professional songwriter, guys. I love drinking with a straw with this mask because it just looks silly. Blurry eyes. There we go. I don't have donations on, sorry. Creature. Silly, honestly. In the best way. Okay. We got a bird. Bird. Alright, bye. Oh, Carson's streaming? Okay. Yeah, you don't have to be a shift. No, have shifts to be a Therian. Hello. I feel like this hawk movement is going to set my room on fire eventually, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. How much Parmesan cheese could I eat in an hour and 45 seconds? Like block Parmesan cheese or like shredded, like pasta Parmesan cheese? Because there's a difference. And that would affect my answer greatly. Shredded? I mean, I don't really love cheese on its own like that much. Like a bottle. If we're giving me an hour and a half, like a bottle of like the shredded cheese for pasta? I don't know, man. It's a weird question. I do know has been, yes. I watched the new Hell of a Boss episode today and it was amazing. Like one of my favorite episodes, 100%. 2 to 3 packets, yeah, fair. Solid. I have not read Iron Druid. Thank you, bye. Creature. Yeah, I thought Blitz was gonna die. Yeah, don't ask for me to bark. I do, but I'm not gonna do it on stream at like 8:40 at night. Cause I don't want to wake my family up, and also, nuh-uh. Thank you. How many walls is too many? I don't know. I think that's too much cheese at that point. Cheese eatery hobbies. Yeah, I mean, you do you, but personally, I would not eat that much cheese. I feel like it's a health risk. There we go. Bread. Hell of a Boss character, my favorite is probably Stolas, or B, or Angel. Bye. Bread. Who started the bread chain? I'm sorry. I'm not complaining, but show yourself. Hello. Puffy, yeah. That's okay. creature. Thank you. Alright, bye. What do we think, guys? Rate the bird. What the fuck? Can we get Mike out of here, please? One of the mods, if there's anybody in here. Lynn, could you get Mike out of here? I'm not answering that. Draw your own conclusions. Thank you. Thank you. Who just asks that when they just pop into a live chat? It's like, hello, are you into BDSM? It's like, that's a random stranger. Don't ask that. Why are there so many creeps? Because Hell is a teenage girl. That's all I'll say. Hell is a teenage girl. Not girl, not boy. You know what I mean. Thank you. What do you have to do to get mod? I have to know you for quite a while to make sure you won't, like, abuse the privilege, and I also have to be short on mods, which I am not right now, so I'm not looking for any more moderators. Creature. No, I'm not modding anymore. Thank you. I actually love this so much. Look at this. Creature. Alright. Now I got this guy. Oh, I did not finish lining him. Oops. I would do that if I could find my fucking scissors. Ooh, I wish I could go to the Fizzy Fox meet, but that's like way far away from me. Lucky. I'm not gonna like stab my leg. That would be a really bad way to end stream. Being stabbed. That's a really bad way to end anything, honestly, being stabbed. But I feel like that's an obvious thing. there's never any good fur meets in, like, Canada. Like, the two closest conventions to me are 4 hours away and 14 hours away from me, so I'm hoping to go to Vancouver in a couple of years, probably next year. Like, not 2025, but 2026. Yeah. I'm not a Therian, I'm Mother-Hearted. Alright, now he's properly lined. Yippee. Good brush. There you go. Love this match. My favorite song, ooh. I have a lot of favorite songs. I'm, like, in love with Car Seat Headrest right now, which I'm not sure if anyone will know who that is, but I love Car Seat Headrest so much. Sorry for, like, the dark screen. I love Fable by Gigi Perez. I love Sailor Song by Gigi Perez. I love Salvia Pulth right now, so, like, yep, Salvia Pulth. I love Alex G. I really like Femtanol right now, which I'm not sure if anyone knows who Femtanol is, but they're, like, they've got, like Katamari and my, like, very loud playlist. We got, like, I love Femtanol, honestly. W Band. It's so fucking good. Yeah. I love Matching to Water by Pierce the Veil, so on and so forth. I listen to a lot of indie and, like, indie rock and random stuff, a lot of random stuff. Yes, someone else who knows Femtanol. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Femtanol, Car Seat Headrest, and Alex G. My music taste, depending on who you ask, is either great or terrible. Getting back into Cape Town again because I'm going to a concert in February. Let's see. Yeah. Mitski, getting back into Mitski very heavily because winter's coming. We love the seasonal depression Mitski vibe. I am listening to most of, like, the live versions of her songs right now, and it's actually, like, the live version of I Will. Goddamn. And also, I Don't Smoke is, like, on my repeat right now, especially, like, the the one part of like the I'm stronger than you give me credit for makes me actually want to just ascend physically. Like, I'm not adding anybody right now, no. I do solo streams mostly. Yeah. Like the just don't leave me here on my own. I'm stronger, or wondering where you are. I'm stronger than you give me credit for. Like, ugh, I ascend every single time I hear that part of that song. Like, specifically that part. Also, last words of the shooting. Dude, I'm having a stroke. Last words of a shooting star was like my anthem for all of like last winter, and it's coming back again. And I'm simultaneously happy and deeply sad because that song makes me want to cry. No, I'm not adding anyone. I don't know why you want me to add someone so badly. Liquid Smooth. Liquid Smooth is... I love Liquid Smooth. Like, just the whole vibe of it with, like, the... Like, just the blood. Like, analogies and, like, the river kind of... I don't know how to explain it, but just, like, the analogies in it, I love so much. Yes. And First Love Late Spring and Your Best American Girl and, Real Men. I Must Be a Real Man. Reference. If you get it, you don't. What? Also, Cop Car for any canine Therians or, like, canine ultra humans at all, or anyone that just loves dogs or relates to dogs at all. Like the I get mean when I'm nervous like a bad dog part. Literally is just me. The song is written about me. Guys, I'm not actually serious, but, you know, gets a little bit too relatable sometimes. Mitski in general gets a little too relatable sometimes. Also Happy. Bye. All the analogies of Happy are also, like, fantastic. My clothing style, I don't know, man. It's a mix of a bunch of different stuff. It's sort of grunge, but not completely. Yeah, it's more like Stargirl and Starflesh combined with grunge and, a little bit of crowcore and a little bit of, emo and a bunch of other things too. I do listen to Cave Town. I'm going to a concert right now. Yeah. This mask's name is Starflesh. But you're close. I got mask supplies from a bunch of different places, mainly like Fabricland, which is a shop near me. Brushing out yarn is a workout, honestly. I do know who TX2 is. I get my clothes mainly from, like, Hot Topic, Urban Planet, thrifting occasionally, upcycling, you know, random stores and malls. Ritzia, a couple times. I do use taxidermy in mask creation occasionally. I use like real fur for the ear tips sometimes. Because I sometimes have tails I need to trim back before I sell them. It's not the right one, but who cares? Alright, no problem. Bye. Don't steal my boyfriend, please. Not allowed, he's mine. Yeah, it's 9:03 for me as well. Welcome back. No, I prefer you didn't try. I don't think it would work because, yeah, we've been dating for quite a while. Yeah, I prefer I didn't get my boyfriend stolen. I did make my profile picture, yeah. Yeah, my leg worm on a string with legs. My creation. Thank you. What do you think of that eye, guys, for this mask? Good? Does ye game? I don't know. I can't play any music because I'm gonna get copyrighted, but yeah, sorry. Bottle of shampoo, what? I looked away for like 5 seconds, what's going on? I'm working on a mask right now. Or eyes for a mask, more specifically. Yippee. Thank you. Eeyore? I don't know. I honestly haven't put that much thought into how I spell that. I think that song's stuck in my head really bad right now, but I love it, so that's okay. Winnie the Pooh, yeah. Thank you. Sorry for like the radio silence for a couple of like minutes at a time. I'm just trying to like focus and not screw this up. I've made around 90 or maybe over 90 at this point masks in a year, because it's been almost basically a year since I started making masks. I need to watch Moana too. I don't know. Maybe? What do we think? Good? I actually like it a lot. Yippee. This guy's gonna be fail when the strike ends, by the way, so if anyone's interested, keep an eye out. What gender am I? Walmart bag. Alright, bye. Thank you. Yeah, I like this guy, honestly. He's funky. Yippee. My parents didn't get mad at me, no. Thank you. I want to see if my subscribers went up at all. Sometimes they do on lives. Alright, bye Lynn. Thank you. Nope. That's okay. I think I'm gonna go pretty soon because tired. And yeah, there's not much else to do on stream right now. Because I'm already done most of what I have to do for the night. Thank you. I don't know where my Velcro went, so that's a problem. But that's okay. Oh, here's some of it. Okay. Orange bags are tasty. Oh, not the sea turtle joke. Alright, Phoenix Boy, you're out of here. Bye. Oops. That sea turtle joke is, not gonna lie, kind of genius. I love that. Like, obviously it's dark, but, you know. It's also really funny. I don't play Roblox now. Thank you. don't eat lead paint. That's not healthy. I don't feel like that needs to be said, but I guess it does. Don't eat lead, guys. Doesn't matter if it's tasty. It's also toxic. I can say that about a lot of things. A lot of people. Alright. Eyelids. Okay. I think I'm gonna head out. Whoops. I think I'm gonna head out because it's getting late and I'm tired and I'm losing my sanity little bit by little bit. So good night, guys. Make sure to eat, drink, take care of yourselves. Sleep, obviously, like I don't. I will see you guys later. Bye.